Hey everyone, this is Jeff from Metal Guy Reacts, back to bring you another reaction video. Today, I'm going to be reacting to another BTS Xceleste video, and that is From Nobodies to Legends 2019. Really excited to check this one out. This came highly recommended by so many people, and thank you so much for all the feedback on my other BTS videos. I'm having so much fun checking out everything that's going on with these guys, and ARMY has been amazing. The fans are so helpful. Like, the community around BTS is so phenomenal. I've found a couple different communities with this channel of people just being so helpful, and I appreciate that so much. But this video came so highly recommended by so many people as I continue learning more about the group. So let's dive into it. If there's more BTS videos like this I should be checking out, please let me know in the comments below. And then soon here, I'm just going to start reacting to more of their music because I'm so excited to do that. Please let me know. This is a big one in the comments below. Should I go back to just the beginning of their first few albums and just go one by one? I really wouldn't mind doing that. Is that a good idea, or would it be better to say, like, go to the hits of each album? Please let me know in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do that real quick. I'm listening to BTS, I'm listening to pop groups, rap groups, all sorts of fun stuff. So come check out some new music with me, and let's jump into BTS From Nobodies to Legends 2019 from Xceleste. And also, go check out her channel as well. She's making amazing content. Link will be in the top of the description box below.
둘, 셋, 방탄! 안녕하세요, 방탄소년단입니다. 둘, 셋, 방탄! 안녕하세요, 방탄소년단입니다.
데뷔한 지 이제 오늘로 16일이니까 5일째인데요. 완전 생초짜신입니다.
무슨 거예요?
네, 감독님들이 정말 저희들의 이름을 모르시거든요. 신인이다 보니.
이 이름표가 없이도 저의 이름을 정말 아셔서 저의 얼굴만 보고도 누구신지 아실 수 있게 정말 그날까지 꼭 입어보도록 하겠습니다.
One thing that I really appreciate about their journey is where they started. I mean, they emphasize this in one of the other videos I watched, but is that they started really with nothing, all living in the same small apartment. And I mean, that just shows dedication to your craft and dedication to your music. I mean, there are so many amazing bands over the years that all had to pack into a bus, a van, to travel across a country to make a name for themselves. And there's something really raw about doing that. And man, it just really shows where you came from.
정말 산 넘어 산이라는 말이 딱 맞는 게, 정말 데뷔하면 모든 게 다 잘 되고 뭔가 괜찮을 것 같았는데 정말 또 더 큰 세상을 보니까 더 큰 고민을 하게 되고.
Wow, just shut the front door.
I'm gonna have to watch more on this one, on the sort of plagiarism thing and some of these other ones, because this just seems so odd to me how negative people were trying to be. I mean, I'm a very positive person in my real life, so normally I try to lift things up rather than bring things down. But it baffles me how hard people were trying to really push them down.
환호가 끝나기도 전에 비난이 몰려온다. 열심히 하는 것만으로는 아무것도 이룰 수 없을 것 같았다. 꿈, 열정, 노력은 아무 힘이 없는 것 같았다.
방탄소년단
BTS!
방탄소년단입니다.
방탄소년단
20-1 made some really regrettable marks about BTS.
When I first heard something Korean had exploded in America, I got worried.
Yikes.
I don't know. I think they look very nice.
Oh! That is not what you were saying during the break!
How did this become a thing in Western culture where all these grown men and little girls are off to little K-pop boys?
Listen, the guys were snubbed. They've broken all these records. They've had an epic year. They should be in all the major categories. I don't like the fact that they've separated them.
Sorry to interrupt you, Denny, but that's what it's crazy because they constantly outsell American counterparts. Yeah. They outperform them, but they're still not acknowledged in the way they should be.
They're really trying to maintain their identity, and there is a barrier there when it comes to the Korean language. Like obviously there's going to be some North American audiences that aren't going to have that rotation, and it's still an issue with radio. That's the big thing. Like
Our fans, I think they're like more enthusiastic than anyone.
Can you describe that enthusiasm?
They brought a boy band from Korea to Grammys.
Wow, one thing I'm noticing too is that it's so weird to me that people didn't even do, and I'm being fully honest, I have not listened to a lot of BTS yet. I've done a couple of videos of their, of learning about them, and then just like 3 or 4 songs. But it only took maybe 15 minutes of investigating the group to understand that there was something cool going on here and something much different. So there were some clips back there of some reporters from the U.S. just talking about, and some podcasters and other people just talking about how, what is this thing? This doesn't make any sense. Like, and it's just, it just blows my mind that people, and especially news, wouldn't even do enough research to understand what's going on. And then they went into a few different newscasters that actually did take a moment to say, hey, something big is going on here. They're outselling groups. Everyone, they're outselling everyone, so something is happening here. But it really aggravates me, and I'm sure it's aggravated all the fans, but it seems like reporters aren't even doing a basic overview of looking. It didn't take long for me to realize that something different was going on. Something really amazing. So something different but amazing with these guys. And it just frustrates me because that's one of the biggest problems we have in media is people just like people that we trust to be media not even looking into something for 20 minutes to understand what it is.
Band from Korea to Grammys.
My next guest can only be described as an international music phenomenon. They have made Time Magazine's most influential list. They're the first Korean act to reach #1 on the Billboard charts, and they just became the first group since the Beatles to earn 3 #1 albums in less than a year.
The 7-member boy band has broken the record for the best-selling album here in Korea. Now, this album, released this April, has sold 3.4 million copies as of May.
BTS had the #1 best-selling physical album in the United States in the first half of this year.
Becoming the first Korean artist to win 2 trophies at the Billboard Music Awards in Las Vegas on Wednesday. The awards were Top Social Artist and Top Duo Group.
BTS has been named the Group of the Year on Variety's Hitmakers list.
BTS performed at the U.S.'s most watched New Year's concert, New Year's Rockin' Eve.
Their upcoming U.S. tour is one of the hottest tickets on Earth. Even more remarkable, considering most of their songs are not in English.
They're headlining 2 sold-out nights at Wembley Stadium, performing for 60,000 screaming fans.
한국 공연이랑 다를 게 없이 큰 공연을 하는 것 자체가 우리가 여기서도 이렇게 공연을 크게 해요? 라고 다시 한번 되물으니까 그냥 와, 우리 그렇게 생각했구나. 했던 악셀 콘서트는 한 번이면 2,000명 봤어요. 22대에서 23대 정도 증가하는데 그냥 어떻게 보면 뭐 기적 같은 수치 아닐까.
An economic analysis showed that BTS's last concert in Seoul created nearly as much economic gains as the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics in early 2018.
It is estimated that roughly 100,000 foreigners came to Korea during that time. That number includes 23,000 foreign fans who came solely to see the concerts and their companions.
24% of ARMY were male, while a clear majority, 76%, were female. 24% were 10 to 19-year-olds, 26% were 20-year-olds, 19% were 30-year-olds, and hold on, this doesn't seem right. 27% were 40 to 49 years old.
Hi, I'm Sam and I'm 34. Hi, I'm Cheryl. I'm just over 50. I'm 56.
I'm 64.
I'm 33. I'm 36 years old. Almost 48 years old.
I'm 44 years old. I have 2 children.
BTS, like, telling everyone to love themselves, to, like, you know, be who you are. And right. And, you know, having a group of, like, musicians and, like, really talented people talking about, like, better yourself, love yourself, and, you know, become something good in life. It's actually good.
I love the band for their message. They're giving people who are misunderstood the belief that what they're doing is right, and I think that's very important. You should love yourself.
For a group that is such larger than life, that it can be so easy to like dehumanize them, they really do a good job of keeping themselves like really like just natural and humble.
I've never seen a whole concert.
It's astonishing. I don't know how they do it. They are amazing performers.
And we load up and we had a blast. We got out of our seats, we got right down in the pit and broke a sweat dancing.
As a group, BTS has previously teamed up with UNICEF and spoken in front of the UN about the importance of self-love for global youth.
We have learned to love ourselves. So now I urge you to speak yourself.
Man, I understand. A lot of people said it's actually, you can get emotional watching this, and I totally understand that because it's hitting me. I mean, this is a really amazing journey to watch. And again, it just further emphasizes who these guys are as people and why their following has grown the way it has. And I really enjoy, again, hearing the age range. That's so phenomenal that there's people of all ages and then, you know, genders watching.
방탄이라는 게 이제 총알을 막아낸다는 의미잖아요. 이제 총알처럼 쏟아지는 편견과 억압에서 이제 당당히 저희 세대의 생각과 가치를 지켜내겠다는 그런 심오한 뜻이 담겨 있어요.
아, 좋다.
I'm finding how to love myself. You know, I didn't know anything about love myself, but you guys taught me through your eyes, through your love, through your tweets, through your letters, through everything. You guys taught me and inspired me how to love myself. And loving myself is my whole life goal until my death. And you know, what is loving myself? What is loving yourself? I don't know. Who can define their own method and the way of loving myself? It's our mission to define our way to love ourselves. It's never intended, but it feels like I'm using you guys to love myself. So I want to say one thing. Please use me. Please use BTS to love yourselves. Because you guys taught me how to love myself every day. Thank you so much. We love you guys. 사랑합니다.
So that was BTS from Nobodies to Legends 2019. Again, thank you so much to Xceleste for putting that together. Link to her channel is below in the description box, so go check that out because this is, her video that she's putting together to help people like me who are trying to learn more about BTS, just learn more. Well, there were so many things in that were fantastic, and I think a few of them that I noticed first off was it was so cool to see again the big spread for the demographic for who loves BTS. Like it's not just one certain age range, it's not just one gender, it's split, and it just shows how universal the content and the music and the shows that they're creating are. And that is so powerful because it just really shows that it's going across everything. So it was really nice to, again, see the large demographic, man, and this just really tapped into some deep emotions about how these guys got started, the accusations of like plagiarism, of buying up albums. Like, it's just so weird to me that that people accuse them of that. And maybe I'm wrong, but let me know in the comments below. I do know that sometimes, too, a lot of that stuff boils up because people are fans of other groups and they're trying to tear down groups they don't like. So maybe there was something like that going on, and that's why there were all these accusations and stuff, because sadly, whenever you start to succeed at something, lots of people want to tear you down because maybe you're not their favorite band. There's a different band they like more. Which, again, I'm the type of person that I think, if we lift everybody up, everybody gets lifted up. It's not about pushing others down so that you can rise. I don't think that's a good long-term strategy for success. It's so weird that it seemed like so many news outlets even really didn't do their research about BTS at all, because I have been listening to BTS for just a short period of time now, and I'm already well aware that they're doing something very different. So to me, it just seems like super lazy, reporting if they're going to be saying that, oh yeah, I don't know what's going on with these guys, because it doesn't make any sense. Like, that's really lazy reporting. To see where they started and where they've come from, which is basically what this video is all about, from Nobodies to Legends. To see where they started one more time was just crazy, because I did see a little bit of that in the intro to BTS by Xceleste. But this was it just really showed that they started with nothing and have just risen over the last nearly a decade to just the top. And man, I have to see these guys live. Like, I don't know how I'm going to make that happen, but I don't think it matters what genre of music you like the most. They are doing shows that just look out of this world. So I have to find some way to score tickets someday. Thanks everyone for this suggestion. I said it earlier in the video, but please let me know in the comments below. Should I just begin now by, soon here listening to their first album and going through that way and just literally going track by track? Or should I do maybe more of like a, best tracks from each album, or maybe the most important parts of the story that they're building? Please let me know in the comments below. That helps me out so much. Thank you everybody so much for watching this. If you haven't subscribed, please do that right now and be checking out more BTS, some other pop groups, maybe even more K-pop groups and stuff like that. So yeah, I will catch you in my next BTS reaction video.